Hello, Sagittarius. This is going to be your reading for today. So we are going to be just asking Spirit whatever comes up, but also with a focus on shadow work. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This reading will be for you. So yeah, just whatever comes out. I'm also using the Soul's Journey. This first part here. Okay, that's empathy. So empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So you may be going through some kind of situation right now that is calling for some empathy. Maybe you have been being a little standoffish today, or maybe not today, but very recently. I also do want to point out that this reading will probably be for the next 7 days for you, since I do weekly readings. Um, That being said, it's not about the upload date, it's about when you watch this, all right? So next 7 days, this is kind of what you want to be focusing on with empathy being here. So yeah, there could be something here where you're being maybe a little bit standoffish, and Spirit is kind of asking you to be a little more empathetic when it comes to communicating with others. Okay, so how can you be more empathetic? We'll ask the tarot. This is the Kawaii Tarot. A 10 of Cups and 3 of Swords. For some reason, I always want to say like 3 of Hearts. But, yep. So, with that coming out here, so it does look like whatever this empathy issue is coming from, um, it is coming from a place where you are not feeling emotionally balanced yourself, especially with this 3 of Swords here, and so you may be taking it out on others. We also have judgment at the back of the deck. So, keep an open mind, keep your judgments in place. Don't say anything without thinking first, that kind of deal. Um, but yeah, it does look like because you're not, in full emotional control with the 10 of Cups here, there does seem to be some kind of issue, um, like maybe lashing out at others because you are not feeling um, emotionally fulfilled yourself. So do keep in mind um, your actions, your words can affect others as well. So, yes, now we can get into the Shadow Work Oracle here. Okay, so let's see what comes out for you. So immediately we have inconsiderate. Um, yeah. So inconsiderate, act with compassion and kindness, be thoughtful and polite. It just feels better on the inside. And demanding. When displayed, you are most likely making the other person feel inferior. Check your anxiety and depression. So that does go along with what I was saying, where like you're not feeling in the best emotional place right now, and so you may be taking it out on others here. We also have possessive at the back of the deck. You're clinging onto someone or something way too tightly. Learn to let go. Love has no ownership. Everyone has free will. So that could be alluding to what exactly you, Spirit, is trying to say, that this situation is causing the emotional imbalance. Whatever that possessive card is talking about, that's what's causing the emotional imbalance here. So I am going to get some advice for you on how we can deal with the inconsiderateness. That's a word, and kind of, I think we'll get. I just don't know how to word like a question with this one. How to be less demanding or something. I don't know. But let's see. How can you be more considerate towards others? And not to say that you're not trying either, but it does look like Spirit is saying like um, you you may be having some kind of issue here that is causing you to lash out at people. So, um, just be mindful of that. How your words can affect people. You may not necessarily even be meaning to do it. It's just the fact of the matter that you are making people feel bad. So this is a shadow work kind of reading, I guess. But yeah. So how can you be more considerate towards others? Okay, so we have the King of Cups coming out immediately. So that does tell me you do need to get in control of your emotions, which is definitely easier said than done. So let's see what this is. 10 of Swords. Okay, so something here is definitely causing some exhaustion, some energy draining here. So there does seem to be some kind of issue where you need to get past this heartbreak first. And that's not to say that you aren't trying either. And also, it is very hard to get over it as well. Um, so with the King of Cups here, it does feel like you could benefit from meditation and just taking the time to heal. And if you need to take a time out from something, that's perfectly fine as well. Um, like I'm getting this image in my head of like a person like lashing out at work because they're going through something, and so like something that could be beneficial for you is just taking time off. And you don't have to explain yourself to anyone either. Just be like, yeah, I need some time off, okay? And if they ask, like, it's my privacy, bye. So yeah, there does seem to be something here that is definitely causing some heartbreak with you. And with the Ten of Swords as well, I do want to say like this also indicates an end of a cycle. So whatever this heartbreak is, as long as you take the time to really um, balance yourself, balance your emotions, um, this cycle of heartbreak is going to end, okay? So do take the time to heal and just rest, okay? If you need to take a time out from someone, you got to cancel plans or whatever, that's fine. Focus on yourself right now. That seems to be what Spirit is trying to say here. Focus on yourself. Get back get back into a place of emotional balance before going out and undertaking anything, especially if it's something that emotionally drains you. Like I keep getting this feeling of work, and some people like work, some people don't. I know I definitely would not want to spend my life in the office, but but if that's you, then it's like just do what feels right to you right now. And if work is something that you have to drag yourself out of bed for, that could be something that you need to take a break from to heal, right? So like let's take away all the stress for now, take a vacation if you can. If you can't, then just take it easy. um yeah, it's all of these things are definitely easier said than done, right? Okay, so how can we be less demanding, I suppose? Yes, there also is anxiety and depression is definitely something that is also standing out to me as well. So you could be in this kind of state of depression as well. So do really do take the time to heal and get back on your feet, okay? Okay, that's demanding. Okay, so we have, for being less demanding, we have the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, that is actually very interesting here. Just because, 8 plus 2 equals 10, we have the Ten of Swords over there. So all of this does stem from whatever is causing you grief right now. And we also have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that kind of makes me feel like there is definitely something that you need to move on from, whatever it is. And I do see that um, whatever is causing this, you know, demanding stuff is stemming from this. And for the advice on how to be less demanding, So we have Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, and Knight of Wands. I definitely feel this energy of like you just need to get out there and do something that makes you happy, do something that makes you feel less bad. um, with the Two of Swords, that usually makes me think of choices, and so it's usually a hard choice as well. And when it comes to whatever choice it is you have to make, it's the choice of either to cling on to this heartbreak or to really get yourself out of this cycle of heartbreak, right? And I do see that's where like the Eight of Swords is coming in. You may be holding yourself into this cycle. Like let's say you just broke up with someone, you just got out of a relationship and it's really weighing you down. You're still clinging onto that person. And so there could be this message of, you know, try and move on. Once again, easier said than done, right? But the most important thing here is to just um, do what you love for now. And yeah, it does seem to be a hard choice, however, because you don't know if you want to move on or stay, because what if things get better eventually or something like that. It does seem to be a choice you have to make here. It could also just be like the choice of, whether you can take the time off, whether it's worth it or not, especially for my people who are financially insecure. It's definitely hard to get some time off when, you need that paycheck. So that's just a comment on capitalism. um, but yeah, so it does seem to be there is a choice, but I do feel like the right, because when the Two of Swords comes out, I feel like there's usually like a right and a wrong choice, and I feel like the right choice would be to take care of yourself right now, especially with this emotional imbalance. Um, you're not gonna get far in life if you're imbalanced, okay? Like that's just it. Like if you don't have a balance, like it's going to feel like you're just surviving and not really living, okay? So that's definitely a message here for you. And with the Knight of Wands, that just seems to me like you need to go and do something that makes you excited about life again. Okay? Then yeah. So yeah, definitely try and get some emotional balance back into your life. Take a break from whatever it is that is bothering you, whatever is causing stress. If it is some kind of breakup, some kind of um relationship issue, there does seem to be a message here of like love yourself some more, and then come back to this situation if it's still bothering you. You'll be in a better emotional state. Yeah, just get yourself to a better emotional state first, and then deal with whatever this is, whatever heartbreak is causing this, if it doesn't go away after like you heal, or take the time off at least. um, but yeah, you definitely, or we all definitely make better choices when our mind and heart are balanced here. So yeah, I hope that helped you with whatever situation you are going through right now. If you need a personal reading, there is a link in the description that will take you to a post on my Patreon page that is all about how to get a personal reading. And I do want to say that it is a public Patreon post, so you don't have to be subscribed to the Patreon to actually see how to get a personal reading as well. So, but yeah, if this reading resonated with you and you'd like to claim it, I'd really appreciate if you left a like and a comment. Subscribe if you haven't, and you can also share this video with other Sagittarius signs if you think they would benefit from it. So yeah, I hope you guys heal from whatever this is, all right? And yep, hope you guys have a good week. I'll see you next week, okay? All right, bye.